guys, Jon Maclennan here with GuitarControl.com, and today's lesson is on how to get started playing in the style of Chet Atkins. I'm going to teach you how to play an alternating bass through the chords of the song Freight Train. So be sure to click the link below so you can get the tab that goes along with this lesson. I'm going to zoom in and break it all down. Also, don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you'd like to see in upcoming video lessons. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so let's break down this Chet Atkins style rhythm. The first thing I want to talk to you about is I am using a thumb pick. And Chet used a thumb pick. I would recommend you getting a thumb pick, or you can do it just with your bare fingers, you know, this kind of sound. Which works too. It just doesn't quite get the sort of like tick that this has, you know. So I would recommend that. I did play it for a while with a flat pick playing hybrid picking, but I really believe that when you switch to having your thumb like this as opposed to holding it like this, that the feel changes. I haven't heard anybody really get that authentic Chet feel without using the thumb pick, so highly recommend that. Alright, the next thing we're going to talk about is we're only going to use our thumb. So if you want to play in this style, you have to understand that a lot of it is about independence. So you're playing multiple things at a time. If you want to go... you have the thumb doing one thing, and then you've got you've got a bass line, and then you've got some chords in there, like that, and then you add the melody, you know. So the idea to start is to just work on one thing at a time. So here we're going to start with just using our thumb. We're not going to use our other fingers. So I would recommend putting them here on the face of the guitar and just plant them down and don't move them. So we're going to start on a C chord. And let me go over the changes of the first 8 bars. So I've got a C, which is going to be 3, 2, open, 1, 0, starting from the 5th string. Then I'm going to move to a G7, which I'm going to play like this. 2nd finger on the 3rd fret, skip a string, 3rd fret, and then skip 2 strings, 3rd fret. So I'm playing on the 6th string, the 4th string, and the 1st string. Then D minor 7, which is going to be a bar chord up here at the 5th fret, 5, 7, 5, 6, 5, then back to the G7, then C. Okay, so here's what it sounds like. Okay, so if you think about Freight Train, that melody, da 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 da. So we're just playing what we call the changes, playing chords. And this would work great like playing backup behind another musician or a singer, or if you wanted to just jam on the song, maybe you want to play the melody on top. You know, you record yourself doing this. So it's going to go C, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to alternate the bass. So I've got the 5th string, and then I kind of hit 2 strings. It's sort of like a little strum. Like that. Just a short strum, getting 2 at the most, maybe 3 strings. And then I'm going to bring my 3rd finger up and play the 6th string, 3rd fret. So I get this bass line alternating, and then the chord in between. Now, I'm going to repeat this process. I'm going to alternate the bass on every chord. So C, then for G7, the next chord, I'm going to play 6th string, 4th string, and just go back and forth like that. Okay, so da 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 do, G7. For D minor, I'm going to play 5th string, 4th string, 6th string, 4th string. So it's the same pattern as like I did on the C. Just one of those. Da, da, then quick to G, and then back to C. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. G7, D minor, G7, C. Okay, that's the first half. So here's what the melody. Okay, so you can see that my thumb is just doing that same pattern. So here's just the thumb. Da, 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 do, dee, da, dee, da, da, do, dee, da. Okay, now we're going to play the next 8 bars. Let me go over those chords first. So you can play E7, or you could just play straight E. I do this chord this way, so this would be open 2 2 1 0 0. Then I move it down 1 string and play A minor. And I do that Tommy Emmanuel thing where you cover 2 strings with 1 finger. You can just play it like this if you want, but I'm doing E and A minor that same way. So I start on the 5th string, open 2 2 1 0. Then you walk the bass down. And you put a G in the bass, A minor over G. Then you go to an F. I use my thumb for this chord, so 1, skip a string, 3, 2, 1. Then F sharp diminished, which would be like this kind of thing, but I'm really just going to play these 3 notes, which would be, or you could also think of it as like a B7 over F sharp. So this would be 2nd fret, 6th string, then skip a string, 1st fret, 2nd fret. And then you end with C, G7, C, G7. So all together we've got E7, or E. If you want to make it a 7th, you can add your pinky there. But E, and A minor, F, diminished, C, G, C, G. Sometimes in the end I'll go, to turn us back around, so that's just a bass line. 3, 0, 2, 3. Okay, so here's the whole second part. Starting on the melody. Da, 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 dee, da, 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 da. Then you're back to the top. So let's put the whole thing together now. So it sounds like this. Only use your thumb of your picking hand. Top. So you can see that my thumb is constantly alternating, and I'm just getting that steady. So that would be step 1. And of course, these are the changes to Freight Train. If you want to play along with the original version, I think Chet capoed it up higher. I think it was on the 5th fret, and then it modulates from there. But if you put a capo on the 5th fret, it's going to sound like, it's going to be a higher version of it. But start with it in C and just work on alternating the thumb. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video inspires you and makes you want to pick up the guitar and just keep playing, keep playing. For more information, check out guitarcontrol.com. There's a lot of great courses available there. And also, don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you'd like to see in upcoming videos. I'm Jon Maclennan. We'll see you next time.